What? Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to.
I mean, I thought this was the other game.
We could
Okay.
play something
Yeah,
else.
I'm in.
We'll do like Jackbox. We play
Oh, is that
Codenames.
the party game?
Yeah.
Party game.
Party game?
What is a
Jackbox.
party?
Jack in the Box?
Yeah, Jackbox Party Pack.
I don't know what that.
It's like a trivia game.
Oh, like Jack in the Box is a thing. It's that toy for kids, right? I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Got confused.
It's weird how when you realize that certain parts of your peer group jade really hard towards video games and others just have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah, Jackbox is usually a collection. They put out one semi-regularly with a collection of various mini games and party games that you can play through your phone with a bunch of other people. It's very, very easy to participate. Anyway, that's not what we're doing.
Thank you for informing me.
No trouble. They're actually quite fun for family fun games, actually. So
I could see it.
We played it with my 70-year-old parents when they came out.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly good across the ages.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought we were gonna play Monster of the Week.
let's play Charlie in the Box.
Ah.
Nah.
Charlie in the Box.
If I recall correctly,
Misfit Toys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm not sure how we want to play it off. Mr. Max.
He actually doesn't know.
I don't know. I had no time
Anything?
to listen to this. To the lovely.
Perfect.
Okay. How do you?
Which is hilarious to me. Because of what we said in the last session.
Are you talking shit about Max?
Yeah.
No.
Why? I am
No.
so
Quite the opposite. They were hyping you up. You were about to resolve a lot of loose ends for them at the moment.
No, okay. I'd be happy to help.
I have a suggestion for how this happens. Max didn't hear from us for a few hours, and he was expecting to. So he did find my phone with one of our phones, probably illegally because he can do that. And he followed it to the house. He has no idea, but he drives in and has no idea what's going on. But,
yeah, I could have it pinged. It's pinged.
Yeah, you could have stalked us.
Yeah, you might see an old mingled up lady in the lawn.
Oh no, that's not the librarian, is it?
No,
it's not the librarian.
Remember the lady I hit?
Oh yeah, that's her.
Yep.
We decided to absolve your conscience by making her a little evil in the next episode.
Oh, okay. Oh, you soft.
No, that was perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking too, Doug. That it would be kind of Max pulling up to the driveway of Ezekiel Hawthorne or Abigail Hawthorne, the late Abigail Hawthorne.
Oh, Jacob.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're Brian. You're Max, right? Or am I getting this wrong?
No, I am. Today, I am Max.
Okay. That's a good way of putting it.
Tomorrow I'm Lolita, but that's a different story. The Velvet Anvil.
So you're outside.
Mm-hmm.
Did you leave? Wait a minute. Did you guys leave Abigail outside?
I mean, yeah, I reported
tied up with your
but...
root thing, right?
Well, no, she is
dirt.
now. She is no longer with the living, or
yeah. Haven't we
living?
She redeaded
50% through the burial process.
Yeah, we redeaded her.
Yeah, thoroughly dead.
And yes, Grace. I don't remember what. Liz.
Lila.
Lila. she called it in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we also called in the stuff in the graveyard.
Yes, that's right. We did.
That's right.
I'm trying to remember if it was a graveyard or a cemetery because we had that conversation as well.
I think it was a graveyard because of there being a church,
So-
but maybe there was no church.
I'm not even on the map.
No, there was a church.
Okay, graveyard then. I'm not gonna get this wrong again.
Without giving too much away, Max, you would be scoping out the property, the Hawthorne mansion. You would, I would assume, you would see the vehicle of Jacob, Jane, and Lila in the driveway. I can't remember. Did you guys take the bus?
We
that the
walked
previous-
here the second time at least. Something did happen to the car. No, the car,
Struck by lightning.
car got struck by lightning and is at the church.
Yeah.
Get me to church.
That's right.
And I haven't had a chance to call that in yet. No, we did call it into the magic people.
AAA.
I haven't gotten a chance to call it into AAA yet. Been a little busy.
Okay, so then you wouldn't see the vehicle in the driveway. You would pull up to probably an empty driveway. The rest of you three, you would probably hear his brakes, and hear the clank of the door outside. Excuse me. Max, do you do anything particular when you come upon a particularly maybe creepy-looking Victorian home in the dusk hours?
The dead body in the yard.
Oh, that's right. You would
you
would definitely see this crumpled up corpse of a woman mangled in the yard. Yes.
So I ping Jacob's cell phone here, right? That's the thing.
Yes, sir.
So they all took the bus. They didn't take any car, so it's just this mangled up corpse in this. Let me say Thorns.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, as soon as I pull up,
Mm-hmm.
the crime scene, but there's no. Now, this mansion, where is it? Desolate on the outskirts of town? Is water?
Nope.
Right.
Did I? Yeah. Thank you.
I just.
Let's see if I can
Right here?
drag. Yeah.
Oh, so there's houses here.
Yes, sir.
Does it appear to
Kind
be
of a
any-
larger plot amongst the
Okay.
houses in one of the older Victorian homes earlier. I can't remember how much you know about local lore.
family.
Say that again. Sorry.
He's lived in the town his whole life, right?
I've lived here my
Alright.
whole life, so I would know about this.
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, you would.
So he
definitely
probably
know the
knows
local
about the
lore.
Hawthorns.
Yeah.
So, and there's nobody milling about like kilos and waiting for leaves, nothing.
I think pulling up to the Hawthorns, given your history with the town, may give you heebie-jeebies for its own reasons. There's a little bit of town drama around the Hawthorns. There's some bad blood in town, and mysterious deaths and things like that have kind of circulated around the Hawthorns over the years.
Yeah, so it's just.
Is there any excuse me, is there any noise coming from the basement?
So yeah, we'll change cameras for a minute while Max checks out the property and perhaps looks over the mangled body. You guys just closed the door, if you remember.
Oh, that's right.
Shut the door. Keep out the devil.
You peered upon The resurrection of one Ezekiel Hawthorne in the basement, along with it, looked like a small army of risen relatives. In probably a smart choice, you watch that. I guess noped out, close the door. And yes, you guys would probably now be hearing at the other side of the door, followed quickly by scratching and then thumping at the other side of this basement door. So to answer your question, Jane, yes, you would start hearing things.
But Max probably wouldn't at that level.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. All right.
Back up the stairs?
Would we have actually heard his breaks from downstairs?
I implied you could, but
Okay.
They're bad breaks.
Yeah, they're terrible, squeaky. He needs to get them checked out.
They're better like last
Dirty.
week.
Yeah, it's like a 95 gram marquee, so yeah, it breaks it. 96.
Okay.
So, so yeah, you three just kind of turned your back on all that nonsense, and now you hear the beating of undead on the other side of the door, clawing and
What kind of door is it?
It looked like it was a solid wood door, but it's been a basement door for some time, and its perhaps sturdiness is suspect.
I'd like to stand there and just hold it closed.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say, is there a way that we can? It's like an old school door that has brackets on either side. You can put a bar in front to hold it shut. Is there something we can do to hold it shut other than just shoving a chair into the knob?
I'm not sure, but Jane, you said you braced yourself against the door, kind of bracing yourself using your hulking form to keep
or
them
I just
at bay.
I have one hand on it. Yeah. I mean, I'm pushing. I'm making sure that door is not going to open.
Okay.
But I only probably need to use one arm because I probably can't even put two arms there. But I'm just, I'm doing that and then looking at the other two, waiting for them to do something.
Act under pressure. Let's see how well this works.
All right. Ugh. Good start. Good mediocre start.
And it was none.
Okay. Jane, act under pressure. Mixed success with a 9. Okay.
Okay.
One of the hands bursts through a rotten spot in the door and begins to grab you, or at least your arm. I'm not sure how much of your body. In my head, looks like your whole body bracelet, but it sounds like you only want to, like.
Yeah, I have my arm across it. I don't know if it opens in or out. If it opens like in, then I'd probably be just holding the handle.
Okay.
Because there's no other way to really hold it, and my body is also in the way of everything.
So yeah, one of the hands bursts through and. Sorry, go ahead, Lila.
No, I was just. Go ahead. No.
It grabs you. It bursts through the door and grabs your arm. Begins to yank against the door, pulling it open, and kind of crawling over it through the gash is another kind of skeletal, half alive, corpulent monster trying to crawl through. you could kind of hear in the back this raspy that you would believe to be Ezekiel commanding.
I don't know if that came through.
Oh no, did it not come through?
You Brianed it.
Brian,
you got all dramatic with your voice, and Discord said "fuck off."
Oh no!
Brian all the time.
Discord does not like the theater.
No.
Community theater.
Low and scary always falls apart.
Oh,
worst
no.
thing.
Okay, I have to enunciate better.
Enunciate
What did you
the
not?
back
Oh my
row.
God, goodness! What did you not hear then?
Whatever Ezekiel said.
And
he didn't really see. He's just like.
Oh, okay.
Nothing particularly poetic or interesting.
Okay.
But they begin to try and climb through at you. Let's go with who's up in there, Jacob.
I take my selfie stick that I've got. I got like a spare one for some like shots. I take that and I jam it through one of the eyes of one of the zombies, sticking its head through.
Nice. But Jacob, don't you have a ladder?
It's not good. It's not good. It's like the most apropos nothing, non sequitur, half joke.
Yeah, been away from
Actually. No, I said I did that.
I do have a ladder.
I have a collapsible ladder.
You stab it straight through with the selfie stick, the eye socket, and it goes limp and now drapes itself over Jane's arm. Lila, what do you do?
I don't mean to sound like I don't want to contribute, but it actually sounds like they have it mostly under control. Is there another zombie that I can see or something? Because one of them's got the door shut, and then the other one took out the zombie that came through.
I would say, yeah. I mean, at the current moment in time, you could consider that they have it under control insofar as...
Then having... Oh, sorry.
No, go on. You're fine.
Then having heard the brakes squealing upstairs,
yep.
I think I would confirm. You guys got it? You guys got this?
Get maps.
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna run off.
Understand when they tell you this, behind them you see a trembling door and you can hear the ever increasing horrible noises screeching from the other side.
That's
maybe even in that same moment.
Jacob pulls out his shotgun. Like, he let go of the selfie stick and goes, "Oh yeah, I got a shotgun." And pulls out the shotgun. So. Yeah. Go, Max.
So
we're talking about like Max is Superman. He's gonna go back here and investigate.
He's gonna be like, "What's going on?" Yeah, that's the best part.
He's the most grown up.
Yeah, he's also the one that doesn't carry flamethrowers or anything like that. He's got like a small gun and a private detective badge.
Running out onto the front. Oops, I just hit my mic. Running out onto the front patio, Max, you would see a very flustered, probably gasping Lila.
Mm-hmm.
You would definitely see him as well, Lila, poking around. Do you say anything?
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh.
I'm so glad it's you, Max. Hey, come with me.
And Max is like pointing at the dead body, like looking like at Lila, like.
Yeah, I will explain later. Come on.
Does Max know who she is?
He's met
Lila?
me.
No, not Lila. The
Abigail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the woman, the Hawthorne.
I mean, he probably would, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why he's like
he hit her, right?
Momentarily taken aback. Obviously something. So Max follow Lila. Fill me in on the way whoever to.
I think in my head, Lila would just say, Yeah, I reported it. What?
Okay. Max is like, yeah, there's like crickets outside. Cheep, 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 cheep. Maybe some beepers.
Oh no, they'll come later when they've gotten through today's important stuff. Come with me.
Oh. Thanks for that policing tip. I appreciate that. All right.
Listen, that crazy dead lady, she raised some things, and we could use your help down there.
Okay.
I say as I go
Raise
at great
what?
speed.
Zinnias?
No.
Like...
I mean, you can find them in a cemetery too.
Yeah, true.
She takes you to this stairwell down to the basement, and at the bottom of you just see at the bottom of the stairwell, Jane braced against a wall with this skeletal.
Before they turn the corner, they hear the shotgun go off.
Works for me. The first one is flopped down now at Jacob's feet, redeaded. As the second one that comes trying to crawl through, he shoots in the face as you turn down and look down the well. Yeah.
Hey.
If they're trying to get up this way, maybe you guys just fall back up here.
Yeah. It's like a tactical retreat.
Look, I got Max.
And I'm just like, yay, here I am. Like,
where are we letting him fall back to, or where are we falling back to let him in?
Up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
I think
we
we're
can
at the top of the
bottleneck
stairs.
them.
Yeah.
So we make it so they can't go out of the basement.
Well, if you
I think they're gonna try and come up after us, but I think it's better to make them have to come through a confined area than to greet them at the door.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta.
If they come through the door, they're gonna come through. So let them try to come up the stairs, right? Then we can pick them off. Like throw things at them, furniture.
I want to say this is your stairwell right here down to the basement. Can you all see the page?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is your stairwell. Where do you guys fall back to? This is the main floor of the Hawthorne mansion.
I'm only suggesting we go to the top of the stairs and fling things down at them, as Max said.
Okay.
As they come up. We'll cross the bridge of falling back again when we need to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are all like up here.
Jane and Jacob are at the door still currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
them up, but
say to Jacob, go.
You sure? You want me to shoot a couple while you run?
Go. Shoot.
All right.
Go.
All right. He's gonna move.
Is it possible that I could like front kick the door, knocking back all of the ones inside, maybe? Just to like delay them.
Sure.
As I let go.
Do you want to? Yeah, go ahead and let's just say straight up kick some ass.
Okay. Yeah, this is just to push everybody back in there.
Yeah. So Jacob, you go running up the stairwell, and behind you, Jane turns.
Ooh, yeah.
Tough is not my good one. That's the problem with my character.
I know, because you're like. It's because of the way your toughness kind of works. Behind you, you would see Jane just. Did you kick? Or did you try to punch? So he would have kicked his leg straight through the door, kind of not understanding his own strength in this moment, and maybe the rigidity of the door at that moment. You kick not only through the door, but through one of the skeletal monsters at the same time, leaving it kind of around you like a corpulent, anklet.
Oh, it's stuck on my leg.
Along with it, yeah, along with the door a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of trapping you there against the kind of trying to pull yourself up through the stairwell. What do you do seeing this, Jacob, in your 6 behind you?
I'm assuming I don't really have a good shot.
Okay. Well, I mean, does Max or Lila?
So he kicked the door, and he put his foot through a zombie. Kind of
Yes,
stuck.
sir. But there's more behind. They had a big extended family. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, go ahead, Jacob. I have an idea. No, I just Max read Max Brooks's survive. How to survive.
Zombie survival guide.
Survival guide. That's it. Yes. And where was he? So he really can't get a shot because Max has his 44 Magnum, charred dog, small barrel pack. So he's not gonna let shots off. He's gonna try to find fire poker. Is there like a fireplace up around? So maybe we can go down and stab them as they're trying to come through and help Jacob. Or something long and sharp. He can. So, can I go to a tool shed and get some tools?
Swords on the wall.
Yeah, they're like, yes.
All right.
Is this like a mansion that has
a Revolutionary War musket with a bayonet on it?
a bayonet? Yeah. Is there like a war room or something?
Over the mantle.
Mm-hmm.
They are pretty old.
Yeah.
So I would say they might have some cavalry sabers or something.
Did Jacob get up the stairs? Did you come up the stairs? I mean,
he was coming back to the stairs, and this happened.
Okay.
So that's what Max is gonna do. There's some mansion that such a thing exists. No.
Michael?
Jacob, did you make it up the stairs? I thought you did, yeah. I
was headed back towards the stairs, and then you said this happened, and I saw it behind me.
Oh, I thought in my head, this was all kind of happening in the same half moment where you were headed up the stairs and he was bracing and trying to push them back.
Okay, I got this. I thought it was as I was, because we're not at the stairs yet. We're like on the other side of the room.
What's the
basement.
distance from the stairs to the door?
Yeah.
I guess that's I'm picturing like 50 feet for some reason. Probably like 10.
Right.
In this mansion? I mean, like on the map right now? Yeah, only about 10 feet.
Yeah, okay. From where I'm stuck to the bottom of the stairs going up.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I was picturing it was on the other side of the room, and had to cross the room to get to the stairs. Okay, so then yes, I was probably on the stairs. As this happened.
Sorry, so I just looked at Jane's icon and it made me giggle again. My
apologies. And I will I'll go back to help Jane. I'll probably put the shotgun through the hole in the door.
And I don't think there's a door anymore.
No, the doorway, I guess. And just start shooting. Shooting zombies while Jane tries to get the body off his foot.
Okay. Well, it sounded like Max, you were gonna try and look for a fireplace poker or something like that.
Well, then we were saying, does this have like, did the Hawthornes have like back in the day?
Cavalry sabers and
sabers on the wall, or
I mean, look around. Go ahead and roll cool to act under pressure to look around.
Okay.
No, it's all about that.
Yeah. Max is on the investigation trail.
Exactly that. Yeah. Kind of looks like a bit of a Civil War buff. all around you see like sabers and muskets. You're not really sure about the usefulness of the muskets.
I just want something long with the bayonet, so that's what I'm gonna grab.
Okay, I'll say you can find that. Yeah.
Thank you. This is quite lovely. And I'm gonna go downstairs. Maybe I'll grab a saber to go with me as I go. I'm charging down.
With a tricorn hat too that would just happen to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on. Ho-ho. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes.
I gotta play it out. Max, you go barreling down the stairs towards the door. Is that what I'm hearing? You're doing a charge?
Well, I go down. I don't barrel. I'm careful. Trip. But I found these implements. Maybe we could hack off their limbs or something. So I give a cavalry saber to whoever wants it.
Lila throws you the saber.
I don't want it. I don't use these kinds of things.
She's magic, so I'll throw it to Jacob.
I'll take it.
And
I'll put the shotgun away.
Down the stairs, because I'm afraid I don't want to miss. Yeah, we got all this time. Because I'm just thinking, shooting might hurt.
We lost you. You're shooting your what?
No, I don't want to shoot because I want to hit Jane. So I figure if I could try to. Again, this is zombie lore. Max might know that zombies do. If you hit the brain pan, they stop. Hopefully. So I'm going to try to do some bayoneting action, head pans of these zombies.
I did kill the one with the selfie stick through the eye, so.
True.
So I guess Jacob probably sees my, pretty eye in the head.
Jane, you can feel at least a dozen pairs of bony hands grabbing at your leg and your lower torso, dragging you in, causing you to begin to grip into the door jamb and just to keep from being dragged into the.
How close are the hands to me? I'm at the door.
You'd probably be able to kind of make them out, given the struggle. But the door, attached to his leg is giving a lot of obstruction and making it difficult for you to see exactly what's going on the other side.
But I can see that he's being dragged in.
Yes.
Okay.
You would probably enunciate that or let you know that too, I would imagine. Unless Jane just stoically is motionless.
Well, I haven't figured out quite what I'm going to do yet, although I will probably try to escape.
Well, now that I've got the saber, kind of was thinking I would go hack some arms off.
Yeah. Okay. How wide is this stairwell?
I would say it's no wider than any typical stairwell. Probably not great for two-way traffic.
Well, everybody else is at the door. I'm coming down to the door.
Okay.
Can I try and pull myself out and maybe Jacob's sword wielding is a help?
There you go.
Cutting off the arms that are grabbing my legs. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Swing your leg around to make him easier prey.
Yeah. And to just try to pull myself back out.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, I guess, the help out and then the kick some ass, Jacob.
Thank you.
So am I rolling kick some ass or am I rolling my monster kick some ass?
Oh, I thought you were rolling your help out because you're flailing.
I rolled the help out because I was helping out by
I got
swinging on the.
Oh, huge,
thing.
Huge.
He's doing the kick the ass to get free.
Guess I would do the weird one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's okay.
You didn't even need it.
No, I didn't need it. Although that still was a 9. I only rolled a 9. Still middling.
Yeah.
So you were trying to like swing your leg around so that Jacob could kill them easier, or?
No.
Well, I thought like I'm getting pulled in from my leg. They have my legs and they're pulling me in, right?
Correct.
So I was gonna start pulling myself out,
Mm-hmm.
and Jacob would probably be chopping at the arms that are holding my legs over me.
Oh.
While I'm pulling myself out. Or he could be standing on me. I wouldn't care.
No, I
next to me.
I'd be next to you.
Jane surfing.
Like he's just randomly chopping at the arms that are holding my legs, and I'm just, that's weakening the arms, so I'm just pulling myself back.
Yeah.
I love the visuals. So this happens. You are yanking yourself back up into that landing in the stairwell there, and yeah, Jacob, you're able to just hack away at these skeletal arms that are pulling at Jane right now. Jane and Jacob, for that matter, you're able to dismember them enough to find yourself at least all standing there, cramped in the stairwell, able to escape if you so desire. But inside, you would see what looked to be some of them crawling out what looked to be the little like the windows, the basement windows for air and stuff like that.
As soon as I see that,
I'm
I'll
sure they
yell.
have a specific name.
I'll yell that they're crawling out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it can crawl to me. I will go out to the window.
So yeah, kind of lining, you would see basement windows. I know this isn't helpful for anybody but Lila, but kind of like our place in Pennsylvania, where there were these low half, kind of quarter-sized windows that poked out to the basement. And Lila, you would see some begin to kind of crawl out of those basement vent windows.
I have those on my house.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty common. I'm sure a lot
image.
of you have seen something
That's a creepy fucking image.
It's got to take them time to get all the way out. Are they already out? If there's any already out.
None of them. It looks like they're about halfway or 3/4 way out of crawling. Yeah.
How
Not
many
fully.
windows are we talking?
Say that again. Sorry.
How many windows / zombies are we talking?
Oh, there are at least 4 windows. And as far as you can see, there's one coming out of at least the 2 that you can see right now on your side of the house.
I'm gonna blast.
You start blasting?
Yeah, 'cause I mean, yes, I'm gonna try and not wreck the house 'cause I don't want to like send rubble or anything. But I'm going to try and blast. Yes.
So let's say they're coming out of this corner area. Yeah. I'm using your party goat as the bad guy kind of thing.
I understand.
Oh my goodness. 14 total success. Holy crow. Natural 11 plus 3. Holy crow.
Ooh. Too bad it's not advanced. Yeah, I'm going to try. So I'd like to blast them and use kind of that root system and maybe even block the 2 windows they were coming out of with a combination of the roots and the.
Oh, you want to like seal them
Hawthorns.
up? Kill them and seal them up?
Yeah, I want to gunk up the windows so thoroughly with roots and hawthorns that no more hawthorns can come out them easily.
Well, I can only attest for this side of the house, but exactly that happens. What I'm picking up from you is like, not only do the hawthorns die there in the window opening, that they also become kind of rooted in, so to speak, as the roots grow in and through them and trap them into the window well, or whatever you want to call it there. Literally clogging them, as you say, with hawthorns, rooted hawthorns there. And I want to say that they aren't fully dead. They're like somewhat, they're like trapped there, limbless, because they're ones that had their arms chopped off. I mean, you can make them dead if you want. This is just funny to me to imagine them stuck there.
Stuck in there. Flailing and
exactly.
It's very like 70s, 80s B movie kind of. The actors are just
very Army of the Dead.
Horrible robotics, or the actors just sticking there in the window, rolling their eyes.
Exactly. You get it. Perfect, Lila. Max, how about you? What are you up to after you pilfered the home of the Hawthorns?
Mm-hmm. Well, not much, because Jacob is hacking limbs. My intent was to spear them with a bayonet, but it's too tight. They seem to have that under control. Lila goes out. So I went to follow her. Heard that there's zombies escaping. She some combat magic. I'm like in a reserve, kind of keeping an eye on, essentially locate myself above the basement stairs, maybe window here. Eye on Lila, and if something gets by or some other threat arises, I will deal with it.
Max, are you still in the house?
Yes, I am. I didn't run out because Lila ran out. I saw her flash of magic and probably like yes for success, So nothing went horribly wrong. So I'm thinking she's got that under control. So yeah, I'm kind of still in the house, seeing the threats from us. This is so.
Well, Max, because you're at least on the main floor. Through one of the windows, you can kind of see in the distance. You weren't really aware. Well, I guess you actually never mind. You were aware of it because of your history. You would have seen in the distance the family plot what looked to be puffs of dirt, and at the same time, at that moment, you can hear this otherworldly gasp from beneath your feet, almost in the basement. And all four of you really would feel this weird surging noise. I want to say like if you watch movies where they emulate that EMP pulse thing, like a light, like boom, and you'd see these puffs of dirt in the distance in the old family graveyard. Some of the oldest of the Hawthorns were buried out there.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Are those other windows? Do they have hawthorns coming out of them?
Probably, yeah. Okay. It would be a good guess. I'm not sure if you can see around them totally yet, around their old house, but you would probably think yes. Jane, what are you up to?
I plan to scramble to my feet.
Okay.
And I have an idea. I'm going to turn and say, Jacob, stairs again.
Okay. Are there zombies still alive in the
Yes, and Ezekiel. Probably the biggest threat down there. You could see he seems to have this ghastly otherworldly presence. I mean, as if these zombies, or rather the skeletons, weren't enough.
Do I have direct line of sight on him?
Now I think yes, you would direct line of sight to some degree, yes. Jane would have gotten rid of the door by now, I believe, and all of that nonsense. So, yes, let's go with yes.
Jane's crazy thing.
I'm gonna draw my handgun and shoot Ezekiel in the head.
Oh my god!
He's already dead, so it's not not murder. I know.
It's only murder the first time.
And I guess I don't know. Do I roll the?
I mean, look at these rolls, you guys.
A handgun.
Yeah.
Or do I?
Is too messy.
Do I roll kick some ass?
Yeah, go ahead and roll kick some ass.
Okay.
Mixed success. 7.
Wow.
Oh my.
It hits him. I'm gonna. What was that? What is his damage or your damage rather?
2.
So you are going to. Why do I not have a pencil? You are going to exchange damage too. He is going to begin to flail as it's salt, right? There's salt bullets. As the rock salt penetrates his drippy or no his torn flesh, and he flails around, causing some stuff in the basement, some what look to be chemicals and reagents to spill over, and they ignite, causing a flame to engulf the basement very quickly behind him.
Assuming they go up pretty well.
You mean they to some degree, yes, they catch fire, absolutely, and a bunch of the stuff downstairs too, but you take 2 damage as well.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, what about that?
I'm unstable now.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm at 4. So yeah, I'm thinking like Jane's gonna hear Jacob like drop to a knee in like oof kind of noise after he shoots him.
Am I in the fire? I'm assuming kind of. It sounds like I would be.
You had started going towards the stairs. We're on our way to the stairs.
I didn't start going. I told you to go.
Oh. I got you.
Well, in my head, kind of like what I picture is Jacob comes up to the doorway there, levels his gun at Ezekiel, unloads, it hits Ezekiel, and Ezekiel thrashes around, causing the fire to kind of get thrown around, and at the same time he gets swiped himself. Jacob gets swiped himself, taking that 2 damage, and ultimately he would like fall back maybe into the landing there at the basement or the base of the stairs. Probably maybe at your feet even, Jane.
Okay.
For dramatic moment.
My idea I have to amend it a little bit. Is to grab Jacob, run up the stairs, and as I'm going off the top stair into the upstairs, I want to reach down and rip the stairwell off.
Okay.
And leave it down. I just want to like rip it and drop it so it falls down into the cellar.
Okay.
So, act under pressure.
I was like, it almost feels like protect someone, but
does that actually do something like that? I'd more likely to get hurt, but it's fine.
What were you thinking? Act under pressure?
It just seems kind of like, a general. Or a no limits. My whole pushing my body past its physical limits.
Let's do that one. Do a no limits. You're pretty good at it, so let's see what happens. So yeah, huge. So yeah, Jane, you're able to lift up Jacob and haul him up the stairs, and as you kind of come to the top of the stairs, you rip it out. It sounds like you want to rip the stairs down, like a wooden set of stairs, and just toss them down into the basement.
Yeah, just rip them off where they're attached at the floor joist on, and just throw them, just toss them, let them drop back in.
Nice. They kind of toss up flames in their wake.
We burnt the house down.
That's one way to take care of it.
Yeah, it might do it.
That's why I wanted to make sure Ezekiel was burning pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he doesn't escape out a window and Max is the only one there.
So, Max, you now see a billowing flames coming out of the stairwell. Well, what was kind of a stairwell, or is now kind of a stairwell. And would see Jane, cresting with Jacob in arm.
I run over.
And the floor would begin to probably feel very hot.
So I will help Jacob, since he's wounded Jane.
Yeah. I can walk, so once they get up to the top, I'd be like, hey buddy, just set me down, please. And but you can tell I am hurting. But
actually,
I'm getting out of the house.
I'm just gonna reach back and close the cellar doors.
Very gently.
Just it's a fire safety thing.
Yeah. Door hot, don't open.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna tell Jane. That's kind of had my idea. I'm thinking you guys started the fire because I was gonna get gasoline and.
I don't think technically, but we should probably go outside.
Yeah, being trapped in a was this 18th century or 19th century home?
19th century, nice dry, 150-year-old wood.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we should exit state.
It's gonna be like a 10-minute fire.
Yep.
This place is gonna go up.
We burned down Nocturne.
No.
No, there's enough space between the houses and this mansion.
Oh, this plot
on the map.
An eerie wind took that night.
Yeah.
And a green fog
spread like wildfire through the town. Had a ghastly glow to it.
In 23.
Some say it was the spirit of Hawthorne himself bound the town. To scorn the people who'd scorned him.
Hawthorne's revenge.
So, you three, I assume, exit the front door?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Lila, you would see these three tumbling off the front porch down the front walk.
You probably see smoke coming out of the window.
Yes, and you would start to see smoke begin to billow.
I feel like I would have seen that a lot. Yeah, no, I feel like before they would have made it up and out and all of that, because that's going to take a minute, I would like to have had a chance to go to the other windows, because I do want to make sure that they're at least thoroughly blocked in, because if they try crawling out and they're on fire.
Good point.
Okay. Let's
I
put
forget,
you.
what time of year is it? Is it dry out? Sorry.
I just play nowish. I don't know. That's lazy me playing the
It doesn't
current
really
season.
matter. I was just.
It could matter.
Anyway.
You slip on the dew and crash your head into the side of the house. No,
Anyway,
there are definitely other vent windows present, and you're trying to make sure there are ones that have already made it out for sure. You can see 2 hawthorns in the field. Flames are kind of now billowing out of the windows themselves as well.
Okay, so I'm not so worried about just the flames, but I don't want those things out there, so I will throw magic at them.
Okay.
And I picture this kind of like, I don't know, a big archy thing.
Okay.
Of grass that is being flung through the air. Where is my click? Oh, there it is. Sorry. My goodness.
Goodness,
guys.
Tonight
for now.
Oh, so total success. 12. Go ahead.
So yeah, I basically just want to use my root thing, hence the grass that I'm flinging, to root them to the spot. It would only cause 1 harm because I did my far away missile thing.
Okay.
But I would like to at least root them so that they can't just wander off now.
They're definitely both rooted and not wandering off. It's in that moment that you notice that they do have a trail of embers behind them, catching some of the long grass on fire there in the hawthorn lawn.
Oh, they were on fire too? Oh shit. Okay. They had time.
What's that? Sorry, they have what?
Nothing. Anyway, next.
So next.
Moving on.
I was just surprised.
Oh, I just figured all the flames that they had some in tow.
Oh. See, that makes me picture Lila was just standing there while everything happened in that case. And that just, I don't know. I picture things happening.
Oh, it's totally fair. I can appreciate that. But given the size of the home, I think it's okay to think that you needed to run around to the side. And
oh yeah, I forgot how big it is. No, that checks out.
So it's going to take at least 20 to 30 seconds, and they could probably crawl out in that amount of time. So, but yes, you've rooted them into the field for sure. Let's start with Jane. You would see Lila run off into the field, and then kind of your eyes would track and see 2 skeletal figures become rooted in the field around smoldering fire.
Okay. I will kind of gently push Jacob into Max and run off to help Lila.
Okay.
And I mean, as I get over there, I'm going to decide if I start putting out the brush fire or I rip the head off. Do the zombies look like they're stuck? They're really not going anywhere?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, then I would actually probably start running over and start stomping out fires. Side note, I don't wear shoes. I carry around big homemade old tire flip-flops that I made.
That
I made because I wear them into stores because I know they get mad at you when you don't wear shoes in stores. So I put on the flip-flops. But most of the time I just carry them around in a pocket in my clothes and I don't wear shoes. So
love it.
It's literally just retreads, basically. You got tire tread.
Yeah, they're just like those people in Africa make.
Practical, cheap.
Yeah, I learned to
durable.
do one of those weird skills you pick up as an orphan kid.
There you
Plenty
go.
of tires around. So, but yeah, most of the time I don't wear them. So I'll run over and just stomp out the fire as best as I can to make sure it doesn't catch. Fire's bad. I'll let Lila take out the zombies if she wants to.
So I'm gonna take a keeper move, and I'm gonna you're gonna see crawling out from some rubblish stuff a Ezekiel, this large figure, and he's headed towards the old family plot very intently.
That's where I was gonna go.
Ooh.
Oh, well, perfect. So, Max, what do you do with this slumped over Jacob in your care?
He is unstable, right?
Correct. I believe he can still walk. He said, yeah, he should still be.
Worse than as time passes.
That's
I
fair.
forget. Can I try to? I can get him, or at least get. Because I have a first aid kit car. So can I stabilize him?
You're gonna have to act under pressure to get to that car and do all that stuff, but
yeah, I can't stabilize him.
Stabilization would be like mechanically not. That's like would be against.
Oh,
the rules.
I got you.
Yeah, that's right.
He could do 1 point of healing.
Okay.
As first aid.
Yeah, that's. Sorry.
I just want to see Bobby's character suffer. I'll go all rules lawyery.
No, I knew it was something. I misspoke.
None of us have healing, especially stabilization healing.
I have
else.
the infirmary.
Yeah, we have to go back to the.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's across town at the moment.
Instead of having to run, maybe Bobby can get to my car. Then maybe we could run over Ezekiel. Because I'm thinking.
I like it.
80s.
Yeah, it's a bar seat. I can get in the driver's side with you.
Yeah.
Get your support to get over to it. Slide across. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's do it. No, I can't.
I'm in.
So.
Do I have enough? Do I have enough energy to be able to shoot out the window?
Okay, guys. Let's. You can't all three of you trying to get in the car? It's just got to be Jacob and Max. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Max, go ahead and act under pressure.
Okay.
And then you wanted to try and heal him all in this whole adventure? Oh.
I think that got forgotten or set aside.
Yeah, that got set aside.
That's set aside. Yeah.
To that after you run somebody down with the car, with the giant car.
That was the cool out.
Are you not cool? Is that not a good role for you? I guess I didn't really look.
I have a +1.
Oh, you're a charmer. You're sharp and you're a charmer. I see.
+1.
You want her better and you're good at it.
Okay. Let me think. How can you fail this?
Or
like that.
I trip him if we fall.
Or I might. Is this a luck situation?
Oh.
No, not necessarily.
I did try to use luck. In to pick up papers the other day. So.
Nah, I'm gonna say no. It's not like really life or death because we got Jane and Lila are still active.
Okay.
Did they see him though?
No, we have no idea what's going on with you two, probably.
And was Ezekiel on fire?
I think we're on the opposite side of the house.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Let's play it out. Let's add to the.
I'm gonna rewind just a second. I'm gonna just to make this because I want Ezekiel's crawling out of the rubble. Maybe crawling up to the front porch and throwing some hot chunks of wood at you guys as he then goes off to the family plot.
Okay.
That's your failure. As you crawl out, you get pelted by shrapnel from Ezekiel, throwing hot, flaming wood at you guys.
That's not dirty.
Put it in hot flaming
poop. Is Ezekiel on fire?
For dramatic effect, yes.
Like, does it look like his body is actually burning?
For dramatic effect, no.
Well, shit.
Good answer.
Damn.
I will yell Ezekiel. That's it. As he's trying to get to the car. Hoping that Jane and Lila will understand.
I'm sorry, you're yelling. Sorry, I for a second I thought you were trying to get. Are you trying to get attention? Okay, for some reason I thought you were trying to talk to Ezekiel. You're like, Ezekiel.
No.
Okay.
No, this is a yell
Okay.
of, "Hey, Ezekiel's over here," but he just Ezekiel.
Okay.
It would be funny if he turned around and is surprised, though.
That is true. That is true.
What do you want?
Can you answer a question for me? He's just looking at him, waiting for him to say yes or no.
Just roll charm for fun. I suppose.
All right. Can you tell me why the chicken crossed the road?
He stops and turns around.
Why? But you said you'd answer a question. He turned around towards me?
Because, yes.
Okay.
To peck at boys like you. And then stomps off.
Well, that doesn't sound right.
It's a bad punchline.
Not a comedian.
No.
He's a creepy old man that tries to raise his
clearly
dad.
Not a comedian.
I was just trying to slow him up a little bit in hopes that they heard and come around the house.
You guys could have heard, sure, Lila and Jane.
Ideally, I would like us to get the fire put out and then go. But yes.
Which fire? The field fire or the house fire?
Field fire.
Which is going to become the one fire.
The one that Jane started stomping.
Yeah.
With his bare feet.
Okay. So the field fire then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hey, Jane. I don't think there's anything stopping you guys from stomping the fire out relatively quickly, especially with your big feet, Jane.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you still a little sluggish because of the time of day? You're like 85%.
Is it? I thought it were
dusky heading into night.
If the sun's pretty far down, and we went home before we came here, right? So I got a new
Maybe
hoodie.
it is later.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'd probably be fine. Unless the sun's, extra bright or something. Or somebody has like sodium lights or something.
Sodium lights.
I don't know, like whatever, the blue lights that they kill vampires with. On a side note, once we've stomped out the fire, I would like to rip the heads off of those two zombies that are still there.
Awesome.
Just to be safe.
Well, I'm gonna take a move, and guys are gonna see Ezekiel very quickly move toward, like very inhumanly, move towards the family plot. And when he gets there, he is you can't really see exactly what he's doing, but kind of in the shadows, you see this amalgamation of bones kind of begin to tower next to him. What are you guys up to? Let's start with Max and Jacob. Let's start with Jacob.
Have I taken more damage? Because I know it says over time, unstable gets worse. I don't know how much time that takes.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on how.
Where it's narratively appropriate.
Yeah, where it's
exertion.
I mean, yes. Let's just go with yes. You do. You begin to bleed profusely from somewhere internally, maybe, and you become very weak in the body, and
I'm down to 2.
You what? Sorry.
I'm down to 2.
Okay.
Just more so letting them know.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to get Jacob to the car. Help him to my car. Get him situated.
Okay.
Try to apply first aid to these.
You could try and drive him off to his own infirmary if you wanted.
Yeah, but this Ezekiel is creating some kind of bone monster.
How far away is it by car?
Like 4 blocks.
Yeah.
So I gotta drive you to your infirmary and drive back.
Right.
Where's your infirmary? How far?
It's at my house. Like 4 blocks.
4 blocks?
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do because you could die theoretically, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 2 life light right now, so.
Yeah.
You could die. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have nothing to help. We don't have anything. I'm gonna. Is Jane and Lila around? I just put him in.
Once we put out the fire and took off their heads, I think we run over.
Yeah. So as Jane's
absolutely.
holding a zombie head, whatever. Do you think you could keep Ezekiel contained? Jacob in shape and take.
I'm just gonna say no idea and keep running.
Good. I'll take that as a yes, and I load him in the car and speed off to his infirmary. So I know where we are. Godspeed. Good luck.
Okay, perfect. We'll break from Max and Jane. They trundle off, or not Jane. Max and Jacob. They trundle off. Lila, Jane, you guys. Yes, you see this kind of monstrosity being birthed in the field, in the Hawthorne field near the grave plot. Hulking before you is the massive collection of Hawthorne bones, creating this bony monstrosity being wielded by one Ezekiel Hawthorne. For some reason, I want to make it like the forklift from Alien. You know,
I was about to ask if this was like a mech.
Yeah, it's like a mech thing. A bone mech.
I want to use magic at it. I would like to.
Okay.
Would like to attempt to immobilize it. Not so much rooting it. I just want. Maybe I should just do that. I guess it's the same effect, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. It's gonna use my combat magic some more. Which involves me babbling in some weird language, gesturing emphatically with my ring.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I'll throw grass again. sort of thing. But yeah, my hope is to use the mech in place. It in place.
Nice roll.
You guys are just total success 12. Holy crow. Very well done, Lila.
Well, Max did come and rescue us, so we're getting good rolls now.
Right?
You want to bind them again, right? This is your... I heard that correctly?
Yeah. It's been working for me, so I'm gonna once again.
Don't mess with success.
Come up. And, yeah.
No, I love it, and I think
picture it getting entangled in the bones.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, absolutely. It becomes entangled and intertwined with the bones themselves, and as he becomes kind of unstable, it falls forward, and this bony spike of femurs comes bashing down into the soft ground in front of you before lifting back up. Jane?
Also do want harm with that.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Where is Ezekiel?
Just go within the center-ish.
Okay.
Mid-torso.
I'm gonna turn to Jane. Turn to myself. I'm gonna turn to Lila, and I'm going to rip his head off, and I'm going to run in. And how tall is this thing?
I don't know. Let's go big. Let's go 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm gonna run in and jump at this thing's crotch and attempt to climb it to get up to Ezekiel.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream "fuck yes" and
Jane, you're super cool. Act under pressure to just kind of like gorilla leap, like it's a rampage or something. Yeah, you begin to just crawl up the side of Ezekiel. this Ezekiel bony monstrosity.
Ezekiel.
Mezekiel. Oh, it's too good. As you begin to scale Mezekiel, bones splinter off as you break them and punch through, climbing up his side. You're kind of grappled to the side of his torso now. Let's say hip level, a little higher than hip level. What do you do as you hang on? He's swinging around, trying to grapple at you and get at you, even though he's now kind of stuck. It's kind of his problem. Shifting his weight is a little difficult right now.
Okay. My goal is to get up to where Ezekiel is in there, tear my way in, and rip him apart.
Okay.
If I'm having trouble holding on, obviously I'm going to make sure that I hold on. And, I guess it's holding on, climbing until I get to him.
Okay.
As best as I can.
He is going to stand up tall. Mm-hmm. You would probably see this a little bit, by the way, Max, in the side as all this is happening. Maybe in your rearview mirror.
You see the head of...
Yeah, Ezekiel wields tall, stands tall, and his right arm with that spiky femur or whatever bashes directly into Jane's side, causing you to take 2 damage, Jane. Also, go ahead and roll no limits to stay attached, because you're going above and beyond. Usually something else would just have been punched off.
I also have my automatic healing thing that'll happen too.
Okay, perfect.
But I'll see if I can stay attached. Well, barely.
No.
Barely. Oh. Did it where is it? I was trying to make it's not publishing to the thing. So on a 7 to 9, I do it, but I choose a consequence. Suffer a harm, take -1 forward, or I need to rest right now. I'm going to take -1 forward.
Okay.
Oh. And I'm going to do my unquenchable vitality to see if any damage happens at all. And no, it does not.
Perfect.
Nice.
I stabilized myself, even though I wasn't unstable.
So you just brace yourself against this hard impact.
Yeah.
Is
So
it...
I have a much harder time holding on than I do getting hurt.
Yeah.
So.
And you go like swinging around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lila? You would see... Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna... You would see poor Jane being attempted to be tossed around and bashed into with the fist of Mexikiel. They are exchanging blows. Like,
that's the mech, you mean, though, right?
Yeah.
That he's and Ezekiel's still in the center, and he's kind of swinging around.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to blast the chest and not my friend.
Okay. Good phrasing. You guys.
This was going to be the time I failed, so I was nervous.
Okay.
Then that'll be 2 harm. Did it from up fairly close, and it was loud. I threw a big chunk of rock and dirt at him from my ring.
So this big clump clod of dirt, what do you want to call it?
Mm-hmm.
Comes flying out of your ring?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after I do the babbling of the emphatic gesturing.
Now, is this a normal where we're supposed to exchange damage?
I don't think so. I think that's just kick some ass. And I think even with kick some ass, I don't get hurt if I do a full success. But I mean, you can just hit me anyway.
Yeah.
What is
don't need no stinking.
Well, I guess the question is, the combat magic tells me very clearly: are you using this, wielding this as kick some ass, or act under pressure? And I would think you're trying to wield this as kick some ass. It doesn't matter to total success regardless. You said blast for 2, harm, close, obvious, and loud. What is click?
It is a kick some ass, I think.
It is. I see it now, too. I don't see where it says I can act under pressure. Oh, I see. Sometimes I have to act under pressure in order to do it at all.
Yeah.
But it's always a kick some ass, I think. Then.
Oh no, it just reads, you have few attack spells, can use weapons. When you use these spells as kick some ass, roll plus weird instead of tough. Sometimes the situation may require that you act under pressure to cast your spell without problems. Anyway, this massive clod of dirt, I don't know, it just manifests itself out of your ring, or does it like lift up from the soil in front of you like a massive divot, and it is hurled towards the monstrosity, the Mexikiel?
that one. The first one. Yeah, I like to picture things, just huge things coming out of her little ring on her hand. Or I don't know.
Is it muddy, like rich peaty dirt? Is it
It
Matt probably asking way too much.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. It's got a lot of pebbles. It's maybe got a dusty smell. I don't
know. Anyway, it throws off, greatly unbalances Mezekiel, and he kind of comes crashing down, ripping one of his legs off. The bones crack and crumble under his flailing as he tries to rewrite Mezekiel. And kind of the whole apparatus comes crashing down in front of you, with this ghastly as the bones hit the ground, and a bunch of them shatter around you. Jane getting tossed, kind of probably falling towards your feet, Lila. But in its wake, in the wake of Mezekiel, is Ezekiel himself, standing before you two in the field. In the background, and now fully engulfed Hawthorne Manor. What do you do, Jane?
I'm going to run forward and try to grab him and bite his face off.
Kind of a tackle thing?
Sure, yeah.
Is this like a kick some ass? Is this a
absolutely.
melee thing?
It's absolutely a kick some ass. I'm running in there to grab and I'm putting him in the bear hug, in the bite. I'm going for my intimate attack.
Okay, -1.
Aiming for his head.
Okay.
Trying to literally bite his face off.
It's actually a 9. It's actually a 9.
It's a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it a mixed success, I believe.
Damn you, Keeper! For paying attention.
Yeah.
So mixed success. So he hurts me back.
Is this you? You're gonna be exchanging harm with him, right?
Yeah.
What was you were doing? Headbutt, bite, bear hug?
Yeah, I'm literally biting I am biting his face. I keep saying it, but I'm trying to bite his face off. Trying to get through to his brain.
The bones crunch in your mouth and break into your gums and the palate of your mouth as you try to chomp on him. You realize that his own brittle bones begin to stab into you and your body, causing you 3 harm yourself. As you kind of feel him almost what seems to be like he's trying to incorporate you into his own.
Okay, I do 3 harm also.
Do you roll your thing?
Yeah, I lose. I automatically take 1 harm off for immortality.
So it's another.
So that one was a 9. Oh, I don't have a -1 anymore. That was just on the one forward.
I thought forward meant in perpetuity.
That's ongoing.
Okay. No.
Forward means on the next roll.
Okay.
So technically, I don't take any damage from his bones in my face.
Well, no, you take 1. You can't take more. You can't take less than 3. Or you can't take.
Well, I 1 doesn't count because it hits my immortality first.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just taken off right there. If I get a 10 plus on my unquenchable vitality, I heal 2 harm. As it happens to me.
So I just gotta start hitting you for 4 or 5. Understood.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna have to hit me for like 7 sometime.
That'll work. I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Unfazed. Lila?
it's been a minute since we've heard from Max and Jacob.
That's fair. My apologies. You're very right. Actually, I should.
That sounded like a diversion.
No, it's actually good. She's definitely right though.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to tell the keeper his business.
No, you're perfectly fine. They are Max. I can't remember. Is driving an actual move thing? Is it an act under pressure or?
No, I'm not trying to flee.
Really should remember these better.
The only formal driving move is the Snoop. Is it the Snoop? It's the criminal has one.
Criminal has it, yeah.
But there's no other driving rule, so whatever would just be probably act under pressure.
So what am I doing?
Not killing Jacob.
Yeah, not killing Jacob. Max, your brakes squeal. You as you stop at in the driveway of of Jacob here, and rush him into his home. Go ahead and act under pressure, Max, which is a cool roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You drag him into the infirmary. Do you try to heal him?
Well, he's in his infirmary, and can journalist heal thyself?
In the infirmary.
That's fair, Jane. Jacob, you're now here.
I can heal people and have the space for 1 to 2, to recuperate. The keeper will tell you how long any patient's recovery is likely to take, and if you need extra supplies or help.
Aha.
It's under the Haven Infirmary.
So I guess I'm not dumping and running.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You don't have a specific healing move, do you, though? I don't believe so.
No, I don't know.
I don't believe Max does either.
Nope.
Go ahead and roll a... I had you roll an act under pressure, right, for cool?
That.
I did. Okay, do it again. Let's see if you can get him in the infirmary, get him in the bed, and stabilize him. This is me just...
Ooh.
Can Jacob help?
Yeah, Jacob, you want to try and help? Bring it up to a 7, which should give you mixed success, I think.
That's 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one rolling shitty.
He loses a little blood as you toss him onto the infirmary bed there, and you kind of stumble around. Not, this isn't your haven. This isn't your infirmary. You're looking for the gods.
This is not my beautiful wife. This is it's the same as it ever.
But I'm sorry, Jacob. You are down.
Yeah.
You were passed
out.
out.
I figured it was. Yeah.
And he was like, "Thanks, Max." And you can check his vitals, Max, and you can tell that he's gonna be okay. But he's in for a hell of an evening.
And after he says thanks, he'll be like, "Now go take care of that guy and help them."
Very long-winded like that.
Yeah. It's always got to get the last word.
I'm that guy that you think he's dead and he does his spiel and he doesn't quite die yet, and he kind of has to ramble on a little.
As you about to walk out the door. And
no wait,
I forgot to get some eggs.
Do I have enough toilet paper?
I was thinking about making a quiche.
And a dozen eggs, quiche, and heavy cream.
And the good eggs.
The good eggs, yeah. Get Eggland, don't get top spread. Oh, the browns. Yeah. Go to the farm stand.
I could see that going on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Make sure you wash them too.
Jumbo.
And I'm gonna go look to steal a garbage truck.
You're gonna go steal a garbage truck? Okay.
Well, no, I was thinking as he's the mech Ezekiel, like when the character like is at one of the characters of like part that's fighting a big monster. You know, he comes back to save it. He's like comes back in the garbage truck.
I mean, are you looking for some large vehicle?
I was gonna do that. I know it's a little silly.
No.
His thing's coming charging in. So
act under pressure. Okay. See if you can find a big
old some kind of truck. Some kind of truck that's like got a marker on it.
And maybe you can get like our neighbors. Oh my god.
What the? I'm using the luck.
You get hit by a garbage truck.
Yeah, you get hit by it. You try to flag one down.
I get hit by it. I'm tired of failing.
Okay, Max.
No, I'm not gonna.
You can use a.
No, I'm not gonna use this.
I mean, you got 9 of them.
7.
7 of them. 7 of them. I can count, I swear.
I think this is more fun than I'm just stumbling along.
Hey, get out of the road, this guy! As you try to flag down this trash truck in the evening hours. I'm already late on my route, buddy. Get the fuck out of the road!
Alright.
And you ran far away from your car, so it now almost makes more sense to just keep running on foot, but you're not sure. Yeah. You start back, and then you're like, oh no, that's not, I can run. No, I gotta get the car. It's just, God, this is like so traumatic.
I'm like, yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking.
For real. For real.
He's got to get the car, because what's Max going to do?
Buddy, get out of the road!
Oh, my God. I take his nitro tab, too, as he's running. Back to
nitro?
I don't know. No, his ticker's good. He's just clomping back to the Grand Marquis like, gosh. That would have been funny, but like Final Destination, get hit by the car. Those movies.
So you just run back into the woods, kind of towards the.
No, I run back to the car, and I'm gunning the old Grand Marquis. I'm gonna come blazing in comfort and style instead of utility. Back into the mix.
Okay. Let's see how you return. Do another act under pressure. You come reeling out, you peel out, and try and head towards the old Hawthorne estate. Okay.
Okay, it's not a failure.
You come barreling over the roadway and head straight into the field, the Hawthorne's lawn there, the field. And your tires dig into the mud as you come screeching to a halt near the graveyard and bash directly into the side of Mech-Zekiel. Not Ezekiel, but Mech-Zekiel. Kai's in the car to go and the smoke, the magic smoke come out. And it breaks down. And in some weird theatrical twist, lights ablaze.
God, all the cars are gonna die.
It's great. Well, that's Monster of the Week. The cars do
causing Mech-Zekiel himself to become ablaze as well. As you see this fight between actual Ezekiel and Lila kind of play out. Lila, Jane. Let's start with Lila.
Fuck. What's the state of Ezekiel itself then? If it's been run into, like.
Ezekiel is basically no more. He is phase 3 now, where it's just Ezekiel.
Okay.
I guess.
New boss music is playing.
Yeah, new boss music. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Staring you down. You think you'll stop me, little girl? Digs his fist into the dirt next to you.
Oh yeah. I'll blast that as he does that.
Okay.
Keep blasting. It's been working, so there's no reason not to. Good enough, I think. And I added the kick some ass at the bottom.
Oh.
You don't have to look at 2 moves.
Oh, thank you. As you... So you try to do more rooting?
No, there's a fist coming near me, and I don't know it's just going to the ground, so I am blasting the arm as it does so. I'm not using either of my optional effects.
Oh, what kind of attack was it? Was it a 3? Was it a loud? Was it what was the damage?
Would be, because I'm using my blast, it would be 2 harm.
Okay.
It would be loud and closed and obvious.
Oh, blast. I see. It's just blast. Okay. I see. Yeah. Okay. Then as he reaches into the ground, like this surge of roots you feel grasps your own legs, and you can feel it like traveling through the ground as he reaches through and grabs you kind of with your own spell, your own kind of rooting spell, and grabs at your calves and thighs and grips you down, tearing at you, causing you 2 damage as the magic kind of surges both through him back into you, causing him 2 damage as well.
Ouch. Okay. I've joined Jacob with the unstable.
Uh-oh.
So that was 3 plus 2. Okay.
It's 5.
I know. Thank you. I just had to remember it was Jane's original 3/3, and now you're 2/2 for his thing. Jane.
I'm going to try to bite through his skull again. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if he's turned around and I'll go in a different direction, but I'm literally ripping chunks of his head off with my teeth.
Okay.
Monstrous unholy strength. Now that, yeah, okay. Ooh, wait, that's a kick some ass. So there's extra things to do on kick some asses, aren't there?
Oh yeah, there are. Pretty cool too.
What are we doing? Sorry.
Do extra harm or take less harm.
Are you doing advanced? Do you have advanced?
No, this is just the regular 10+ stuff.
Oh yeah. You gain advantage. You inflict terrible harm. You suffer less harm. You face them where you force them where you want them.
I think I'm gonna go with inflict terrible harm.
Okay. So 4 harm.
4 harm.
You're gonna
still take all his harm too.
He's got 25.
Absolutely. So he'll do 4 harm. Oh, you haven't taken any harm?
No. And now,
that's right.
I
That's
could
because
fail my.
You're
I could
stupid.
fail that roll, and it's worse than anything.
No, I know,
Just so
but
you know.
it's gonna be real hard for you to fail that roll.
Yeah, I know. If it makes you feel better,
Unless you're...
I've tried to game the system and go through the whole book to look for moves to make myself even tougher, and I really can't.
You could just let Max roll for you if you wanted.
I'm here to humble you.
Is he doing 3 back to me? Then I'm gonna see if I can soak.
We're gonna do 4 back to you. Yeah, let's see what you do.
9.
Okay.
As this energy begins to surge through you.
So I'll take 1.
A damage.
I took a damage.
A damage.
As you rip his head off, and toss it across the field. It comes kind of flopping down at your feet, Max, and begins to snap at you. Not quite dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Or...
Stomp on it.
You stomp on it?
On his head, yeah. Yeah. Kind of mushy, right? It's undead-y.
Maybe,
head.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Tough. Act under, or no, wait, yeah. Tough. Yeah, kick some ass. Okay.
Finally.
Max, you get the killing blow. You smush Ezekiel's skull into the soft ground of Hawthorne, the lawn at Hawthorne Manor there. The backdrop is now flaming, engulfed Ezekiel aflame. The home itself is also aflame. In the background, you can hear the sirens of what sound like fire. Firefighters coming to the scene.
Oh, good. I was going to call them otherwise.
Whole place is ablaze. What are you guys doing?
I have just this one stupid character thing I need to do. So Ezekiel fell to the ground and is dead, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Max and Lila would probably both notice that Jane looks up and he's chewing, and then he swallows.
Ooh.
But he doesn't, there's no reaction on his face.
Sorry,
did you eat that
thing? he was chewing the whole time as Ezekiel fell over and started dying, and then he swallowed.
You ate parts of that thing? Did you eat parts of that thing, Jane?
He kind of, yeah. You can eat them.
You can eat
Maybe
them.
you can.
They're eatable.
They're eatable. Lets out a soft belch. It has this kind of eerie smoke come out.
Mm-hmm. And a terrible smell.
Yeah. Brimstone.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Jane eats things.
Wow.
But the authorities are definitely on their way. Do you guys stay?
I'd prefer to leave.
Yeah.
Just to check on Jacob.
Right.
Mostly.
Yeah. Think of.
I have a question for my players because of the way this episode played out. Do you want to end early? I know we'd effectively be ending an hour early, or I can kind of half start the next episode if you want.
I'd like to keep going.
Okay.
Although I have to run out and talk to my wife for a bit, and I'll leave.
I mean, I'm fine with keeping going. I know you kind of wanted to try to get them.
Well, we're in 2 hours now, not 3 hours, so that's why I'm.
Yeah.
It was just because of the weird way we ended last session.
Yes. Yes.
More than anything else. So I kind of.
It'll give us a head start on wrapping it up.
Yeah, but then we might be just come into the
Next
same
time.
cycle where it's only 2 hours worth of.
No, I don't think we will.
No, I can definitely make it longer. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Anyway, then I would then that would be how we ended that particular scene, and it would have faded to black on the belch, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Lila, did you want to stay back? Were you going to try and communicate with the authorities, or were you going to also? Yes. Oh, you are going to stay.
Yes. She's going to stay so that she's there to give a report and explain what happened like a dutiful citizen.
Okay. Do you... what's this? What's happening? Oh, Jane. Right. I'm gonna upset you, Lila. They don't when they get you, when they reach the scene, you very matter of factly tell them what happened, tell the firefighters and the Miskatonic Society that shows up what happened, and they brush you off. They don't want to give you the time of day. I mean, even though you are, you graduated, you're in your your freshman years of being out on your own. They don't really give you the time of day.
Oh, they're very busy people. I'll give them my number in case they need to talk more later, or try to. I'll try to give them my number anyway.
Absolutely. So you leave your card. Are you affiliated in any way? Is there a loose affiliation for this group, or is you just your own personal card?
They wrote my number on a piece of paper.
Oh, I gotcha.
I don't have a business card. I don't think I've been working with Jacob long enough to have a business card.
Then we would probably come back to the next scene of you guys flopped in some room together. Lila probably mentioning that she definitely left all the information with the correct authorities. I'm not sure you would let on whether or not they brushed you off.
No. I gave a full. They had to talk to me for a little while. I'm sure it's the impression I give, without ever directly saying so.
Yeah. But I will go ahead and do a pseudo end of session. You guys all solve that mystery, so to speak. You figured out what was going on. Ezekiel's spirit had kind of come back from the rupture earlier, from the earlier session's rupture, and took possession of his own wife, causing her to have all kinds of problems. And then she was kind of doing the same thing he was, trying to raise the dead in the basement, and he helped make that happen, ultimately killing them all.
Oh, I thought he was also the poltergeist bothering her, but they were working together on raising them.
No, he was. He came back. She was trying to raise him for years and years, along with other family, and then after the rupture, his spirit came back, but he ultimately possessed her body. He used her as a vessel for his own means.
Rude.
Because he's rude. Anyway, we should do we should do the end of session stuff real quick. Not technically, but you all will get experience for finishing the mystery, is what I'm trying to say. Did you learn anything new about your fellow hunters?
Fuck yeah, yep. I learned that Jane eats people and stuff. At least dead people.
Yep.
You've learned a lot about Jane. Last session, you learned that Jane is some kind of horrible monstrosity. Now you learn that he eats undead. That one's new for me, too, as the keeper. So, Do you learn anything new about the world? I'm not sure on this one. I would say probably not, because it was just a continuation of the last session. Oh shit! What are the other ones? There's like one more that I'm forgetting. Answer no help.
Saving someone.
Oh yeah, did you save someone
Yes.
from certain death? Jane. I'm sorry, not Jane. Jacob.
Yeah.
Sure.
The 2 experience for everybody?
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woohoo, I leveled up.
Short intermission.
You
I
gonna
need
take
to urinate.
a medical move?
Be right back.
Medic from the professional.
Right.
Not to.
No, it is a good one to have.
I mean, as the boss of the company and the guy with the infirmary.
Right. Right. Now I gotta remember how to add it.
You just drag it
There we
over
go.
from the, yeah.
I had to find the compendium.
Yeah.
Medic.
Is anybody else about to level up? I am.
Yeah, I have. Cheers.
Okay, so I can either stabilize and heal on a 7 to 9, or do both on a 10 and up. If I mess up, I'm sorry. I hurt you a little more.
It also follows the first aid rules as that you can't first aid something twice.
Yeah.
But it stabilizes all over the place, so that's kind of good.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to try to not stabilize.
Yeah. Plus, it makes sense with your infirmity, as Chris said.
Yeah. Now we got to go buy a car.
Was there something else you were going to take?
No.
Before?
No, I hadn't even looked, so it made sense.
Sorry about that. I'm back now.
Like his other moves aren't really combat oriented. I kind of like being the medic. So
medic. I've been playing
he's not really a
bit.
combat-y guy. Huh? My buddy's been playing that.
Battlefield we all deserved, never got. And it's only $15. Anyway, are we all here? Actually, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Do we have?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we do. Okay, we do have Max. I hadn't heard Max yet.
Yep.
Are you guys? I know it's kind of like an intermission-y a little bit, because are you guys becoming loosely affiliated with one another? Are you? You know, is it?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I have signed all of the paperwork to be a 1099.
Independent contractor for. Is it like Carlo and Company, like Lockwood and Company, or is it? Is there like a? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. Right. I hadn't really thought of a
No,
name
I know.
or anything like that.
Jacob's not big up on the LLC and the business stuff.
Yeah.
I think we could put our heads together, figure that out.
Right.
Yeah, but in my mind, he's got the producer, but we work for him, not his producer's company.
Correct.
Right. So, yeah, Max would like to do that. He wouldn't spearhead any of this. He just doesn't want to be. If he's affiliated, it's loosely. It's like depending contract type.
I apologize, Max. What are you again? You're Snoop? No, you're the.
No, I'm a Snoop.
Gumshoe.
You're the gumshoe. I keep mixing.
Let's get it
Max
straight, Michael.
I know. I'm sorry.
The gumshoe spooky spell slinging. To be too entangled. He needs to sever ties.
What's that?
Say that again. Sorry, Max.
No, he wouldn't. He would go that route. That Jacob is the producer. He's the kind of go between his producers. He doesn't want.
I guess my question is, whose house do you hang out at?
Oh, not mine. I live in a basement and I have one room. So.
I was saying,
Jacob.
I kind of assumed mine because I mean Jane lives there.
Oh yeah, since you ruined my place.
Perfect. Yeah.
Cleaning up, so yeah, that's off office apartment.
I'm also gonna probably need to stay in your infirmary for a minute anyway, so.
Right.
Those roots fucked up my legs.
Yeah, well, you guys lick your wounds. You would probably. What do you think the headline would be for the Hawthorne estate going up in flames like that at the local Nocturne Tribune?
Mystery finally solved. Hawthorne attempted to raise dead.
No.
House burned down. Nobody cares.
Mexico found in yard.
Mexico found in backyard.
Monstrosity thwarted.
Grave robbing gone wrong.
There you go. No, I was thinking like, what kind of weird cover-up story would they come up with? You know, like.
Oh yeah. Abigail dug up the went crazy, dug up the cemetery, and burned the house down.
There you go. There you go.
Or she got caught up in some
Abigail.
Yeah.
Abigail Hawthorne in a seeming fit of depressive rage began digging up all of her relatives, causing stuff. I don't know.
And then she's strewn them about the yard in various places for some reason.
Occult Confidential. Oh, that's Max. So Max, you're the occulty guy.
Mm-hmm.
You have a police buddy. Okay. You, Max, would come in possession of a someone gives you a message. Gotta read it now. That there seems to be some kind of secret meeting going on between the Miskatonic Society and the Midnight Covenant. Happening at an old. Here, let's go back to the Nocturne map. Happening in Let's go with the near the docks. There we go. Out here by the docks, by the old wharf. They're a little hush hush about what they aren't really specific, but it's very strange for them to be meeting under the cover of night. It's going to be happening at around 11 p.m. this evening.
So, you know about this tip? Something is afoot.
Yeah, the wharf out behind the old Benet property. Benet estate.
This again was as nefarious as though.
Yeah, these two groups coming together is not typical. Do you?
No, yeah. So what was the cover-up story?
Oh, from the previous mystery?
Yeah, does that lend itself to, or no?
I had not intended that, but they could.
Okay. So it'd be the impetus for us to look into this, because we covered this up, so something's going. Max being living in town is all.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting tip, I guess. Ultimately, you don't have to act upon it. I can find something else for you guys to investigate.
Well, Max would say this get together doesn't bode well.
Who were the two groups?
The Miskatonic Society and the other guys, the
Midnight Covenant.
Midnight
The
Covenant.
magic guys are meeting up clandestinely? Oh, that's sketchy as fuck. Lila, what are your people doing?
Yeah. That's what Max would watch an eyebrow.
That seems really strange to me. Everybody at Miskatonic hates those guys. They are so frivolous with magic. It's got to be, I don't know, a weird subset or something. But we should definitely check it out. Like, we're gonna be there,
We
right?
could
Excuse me.
have our drones and stuff watching it.
My God, could we record it and load?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a laser mic, some drone, a camera drone. Take some photos. Yeah.
And you get a microphone over
wide
there?
open.
I got a laser mic.
Oh.
They just got to be talking and shit needs to vibrate around them. It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely roll the clock forward a little bit. You guys can. How do you do this stakeout? You got your drones, all four of you. Are kind of sneaking around this beach area, right? Or are you back in these homes at the old Benet estate? Let me draw a little box. I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm not muted. Okay, that font's maybe too big for the box.
Yeah.
There we go. And this is the old wharf.
Did you pronounce it Benet?
Is that not how I should pronounce it? Bennett?
No, I'm just asking if it's pronounced like. No, yeah, I didn't know. I mean, if it was Americanized, obviously it'd be Bennett.
Is it Bennett? I don't know.
If they're hoity-toity people that still pronounce it Benet.
Leave it in the comments.
Like, I mean, they never intended it to be Du Bois, Pennsylvania.
And that's how they inexplicably pronounce Du Bois. Yeah.
Come on, Bennett.
They just call it Du Bois. It's absolutely the weirdest thing.
Du Bois.
Well,
anyway,
Cairo.
You guys, we could definitely fast forward to around 11 o'clock. It's very dark out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you guys be creeping around the property? It's kind of in disrepair. It looks like some of the more run down, not lived in Victorian homes around our village here in upstate New York. Very dilapidated. Probably condemned.
This is like a proper now I don't have the word in my head anymore, but thing where we're trying to spy and yeah. So but we're doing it from a journalistic standpoint. So I don't know. I guess my question is, does Jacob need us in certain places?
I mean, it all depends on where they're talking in the house.
Oh, they're not talking in the house.
They're out back?
Yeah, they'll be out. They're out on the wharf.
All right.
Here's the party. Oh my God, the party is enormous in this case.
So, somebody probably, if they were under the dock.
All of a sudden,
then
you guys see two. I'm. What?
I didn't think we even knew where we were yet. Sorry.
Right.
Fair enough. Where are you guys? Point. You guys want to be where?
It seems like if we're going just by drones, that we would all hang back and let the drones do the work, right?
That's what I was thinking.
If that's all that's needed, yeah.
How exactly is your drone thing a move? How does that? Is
no,
it
it's
a roll?
Just, I have a camera drone. It's you get a laptop and 3 recording devices, 2 detectors, and 1 subtle weapon. I took a camera drone as one of my 3 recording devices.
Sweet.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Then you guys, you could all kind of crowd yourselves around the dilapidated Benet estate building, or I would think you need to be at least within some proximity. Right. They don't work from.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I could be on like another dock.
Well, if things get weird there, I guess my I think we want to be close enough that we can at least get there quickly if we decide that we should, because these guys don't like each other. What are they meeting up for, other than maybe to fight? Probably fighting.
I have a rumble. Can we just be hanging out back here behind the house? Is that, I mean, if they're on the dock, then the only way they can come back is off the dock, unless they have boats out there, or they can fly. Granted, all of that might be true. But if we hang out back here, don't we kind of see them show up and leave, potentially? If we wait around that long and don't get caught?
That was my thought. But it's up to you guys.
That seems.
Can I drag your? I should just drag your people out. There you go. Oh my God, you're enormous. It doesn't really matter. Feel free to place yourself where you feel you should be.
Jane's gonna hang back farther from everybody else. This is not really his
Okay.
thing. 30 feet, just so he doesn't stand up accidentally and give things away.
Max, I didn't realize you were a vampire, but or a werewolf, maybe. I don't know. Kind of maybe both somehow.
Got that look.
Yeah, something.
Both.
Right? Like I don't know how to describe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think we found the big bad for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You guys would see a collection. Two men would begin to approach the dock here and walk down it. And in their wake, you would see three men each, their entourage, and they would kind of both sets of bodyguards effectively would face one another down the wharf while the two talked at like the tip here, the very end of the dock wharf. I guess it's a dock against the dock here.
Can we recognize them? Did one of them buy Max coffee or dinner the other day? I don't remember his name.
Creepy
Okay.
guy. Max's best friend.
Yeah.
His old friend. Yeah, hold on. I should be able to pull that up. I don't have. For some reason, I don't have Obsidian open right now, and I really should. Sorry. Obsidian is basically locally hosted Notion. Elias Thornfield, member of the Midnight Covenant.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's his name. Is he one of them?
Yeah. I think it's much better that way, yes.
Which he's with the which side?
He used to be a member of Miskatonic, part when the still had their research going on, and he actually wanted to. He bucked the system. He wanted to try and see if they could use this, harness it, and then maybe wield it for their own purposes. And he was kind of shunned away, and so he founded the Midnight Society. Or not
founded it. Okay.
He was a founding member. Yeah, I think him and some other.
Wow.
Midnight Covenant, not Midnight Society.
Okay,
that was a television show. Anyway, yes, him and a high-ranking official from Miskatonic, yet to be named, are talking, and there's no role specific for your drone. Do you have audio or you have your laser thing, right?
Laser mic.
Yeah, I have the laser mic. And I mean, I don't. I think the drone would just be camera.
Yeah.
Just has a really good camera.
I would say act under pressure to have this thing get a level and line up your mic and get everything working.
Oh. No. This one is gonna be this is a luck. Yeah, no questions.
Yeah.
Good, because that was definitely gonna fall like right in their lap.
Yeah.
It's your luck thing.
Oh yeah. Mark luck. Avoid harm. Whenever you spend a luck point, you're going to have technical difficulties, breakdowns, communication problems, weird noises in recordings, etc.
Oh no. I wish I hadn't said
Awesome.
anything.
Oh my. Ooh.
We got to go to the at this.
Oh.
It's all good. I didn't fail.
Yeah.
They're definitely in a heated discussion, and your audio is broken up and messed up, but excuse me, you can make out two words very distinctly that they repeat over and over again. They repeat the name Eben Grimoire.
Eben Grimm.
Evan Grimoire. Okay.
He's a witch.
Yeah. With a name like that?
And given
Yeah,
the
totally.
gesticulations, although you can't make out the audio quite well, he's making these big gesticulations that how can I describe it? Like he's puffing himself up, like he's making it bigger and bigger, trying to emphasize something about the grimoire, the Eben grimoire. Unfortunately, you can't get too much more out of it. I'm trying to think. Jane, what are you up to when all this is going on? You're just hiding?
Yeah, I'm hanging back farther from everybody else and just hiding.
Okay.
I mean, watching, but some dudes talking on the dock.
Can you relay any of this to anybody, Jacob?
I mean, we could.
Oh, it's okay. I was just curious.
I mean, I don't know who's. I guess if we're not all together, I would think we'd be on like a group call with like an earbud in or something.
You're all on Discord.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, are we all? I thought we all are. Are we all together? I thought the three of you were up
No, you
there.
guys are all kind of split up, and you guys. They would have a discussion. They would get heated. Clearly, words were exchanged, not of all of them kind, but they leave without getting into fisticuffs. However, the Miskatonic Society representative, to be named, seems not happy, not pleased with the outcome of the conversation, much more than Elias, I believe is what his name was. Yes, Elias. But
Which one was Eben Grimoire?
Sorry. They both said it.
Oh, okay. They're talking about Eben Grimoire.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a person or is that a black witch book?
It's like a black book.
Okay, all right. I thought it was
an artifact.
I also think person.
Oh. No,
it's a good person's
know.
name. It really is a super scary name.
It is. It's like, okay, I've decided you're gonna grow up to be evil, kid.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
But this is kind of just a vignette kind of moment where you guys stake it out, and clearly the two parties are arguing, but the Miskatonic Society seems particularly unhappy. You guys could make your way back to Jacob's domicile.
Yeah.
And go over the footage and talk about what was seen. If you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did we get pictures of all of the bodyguards too?
Yeah, I had my SLR camera with me.
Yeah, sure.
Well.
So we got faces.
Pour over it, yeah.
Max, you
I'm
work
gonna
for
turn
the
to.
police, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you maybe check criminal databases or something? I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna look at go over the footage and the faces and see if anybody jumps out at me. My recollection, my experience, from my interactions, my knowledge.
Jane's gonna turn to Lila and say, "Do you know them?"
I mean,
because they're
might,
Miskatonic,
yeah.
so you might literally know them.
Yeah.
do I? You're muted, Michael. I lost connection.
No,
Nope,
I can hear you.
We're all here.
Oh no, Michael didn't hear us say no.
Michael!
Oh, I muted myself because I was eating a cracker.
What kind of cracker?
Cracker with a piece of sausage and a piece of cheese. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry.
What kind of cracker though?
Is it a saltine?
It's a Kellogg's
saltine or
Poke-It.
Ritz?
What kind of fancy cracker Grace picked up?
Ooh.
Brenton.
His is butter crisp, whereas mine is savory onion.
Ooh la la.
Ooh.
Now we're completely derailed.
Heavy.
Max, what were you trying to do?
No, I was well, Jane asked Lila a question. Do you know any of these Miskatonic? And as he was asking, I'm going to look over.
Right. I was saying you Lila, you might not necessarily or rather you do not know any of them personally. However, you do recognize some of them as classmates, former classmates, alumni that you had seen in the halls and stuff like that.
Not the main dude?
No. Okay. As for the Midnight Covenant guys, Max, if you're gonna try and do some gumshoey thing.
Well, I would look at their faces because they probably have some. Maybe I've run into them, or if there's some local criminal elements.
You'd recognize them as like local, kind of Midnight Covenant thuggy types. They are all
okay.
Kind of on the short list of the usual suspects that Miskatonic would kind of roust up if something strange was going on. But did any of you do like looking into what they were talking about and all that?
I would have started looking into that grimoire, like from my journalist side. I might go to that secret room in the library.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom.
You know what?
Is this
See if there's
something
anything there.
Lila's heard of?
Yeah, maybe.
Is it?
You know what? I want to go to the library. I'm
Support
sorry.
your local library.
I want to support. I want to always
the
emphasize
evil
going to the
room.
library.
The secret room full of evil magic.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking around in my library for that.
It's there.
Which one's yours? You're in the. Where are you at? You're in Gilboa?
Roxbury.
Oh, Roxbury. That's
our
right.
library. Our library is like a 1960s. It looks like commercial storage building.
Like strip mall.
If like an early type of kind of strip mall-y type business. It's really terrible. It's one of the most uninteresting libraries anywhere around here, or anywhere, I think.
Wonder if it's on our bingo card.
Probably. It's got to be. What the fuck was that? Right. You wanted to go to the library and go downstairs. On staff, as usual, would be the lovely and always welcoming Agnes Whitmore. Have you come to return some books? I must say thank you for saving me the other day. It was very kind of you, although I must say it took us days, son, to get all this salt off of everything. It was really quite
I know, I'm sorry.
My skin is so dry. It gets messy.
I know, right? But just keep some in your pocket. If you see more, just throw the salt at them, and they'll go away.
That's good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, pocket salt it'll save your life.
Pocket salt will save a life.
And he kind of keeps wandering over, kind of small talk with her, and then wander over to that book and pull the book and go through the secret passage.
Sorry, I'm imagining our merch. If it existed, it would be a T-shirt that said "Pocket salt, it'll save a life." Just like a stick guy throwing salt. Anyway.
Beautiful.
I like it.
I apologize.
like it.
Yeah, you can make it back there. You kind of look around and make sure nobody's trying to peek in, and
yeah,
you four can definitely surreptitiously make your way down there into the old Miskatonic Library's more forgotten tomes. It's not well lit. It does not have a light in here. Does any of you?
Yeah, I remembered that. I brought a couple electric LED lanterns.
So bathing in this harsh white light, all of these books, some of them spilled in corners, some of them spilled in front of them. You would be surrounded by old dusty tomes. Dusty Tomes is my rap name back in college.
Nerdy cop. Oh wow. Literary. I can see a literary rapper. Well regarded.
Gay Soproc.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate a mystery. See what you can research here. +1 to your investigate a mystery, Jacob, for being down here.
Yeah, 1 second. That requires interpersonal skills. Doesn't require interpersonal skills. Okay. Investigate a mystery. Okay. Get to ask one question. Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Yeah, this book.
Though I have no.
Like, where is it? Where was it hidden? Can I find any history in these books of the
about the Ebon Grimoire?
Yeah, if it kind of maybe piece together a path over the years.
Absolutely. As you kind of delve through these dusty tomes, you can kind of track down the Ebon Grimoire. Spoken to be basically kind of an occult artifact. It was compiled by they called him like a warlock. You aren't really sure how true that can be, although given your current circumstances, you probably believe it more than usual. But it was rumored to be a book of magic amplification, causing the ability to heavily orders of magnitude amplify magical effect, and the capabilities of those who wield it.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but
no real
where
location.
did it go?
Yeah.
Over time, it had been rumored to pass from hand to hand, and then got lost, kind of in the through wars and things. But given that the way they were talking, you suspect maybe one of them had found it.
Okay. I'm guessing the non-Mason one. The Midnight. Well,
yeah, the Midnight Covenant.
Covenant, yeah.
MCs of the night. Sorry, my jokes are terrible. So yeah.
Okay.
Right about then,
all right.
You would hear a loud boom kind of across town, and for a half second you would hear what sounded like splinters and things kind of falling on the roof of the library, like chunks of wood.
I'll run out and look to see what that is, or see if anybody's hurt, or see what's going on.
Off in the distance, you just see kind of a billow of smoke out in the trees, off in the distance of town.
Let's see where.
Which direction? Yeah.
Let's go with the library.
This is
yeah, that's the library,
right?
Yeah. I want to say off in like this direction, over in this little grassy knoll here.
Okay. Guys, Max, have you come up?
So let's drag party here.
Or Jacob, have you come up?
Yeah, I followed you up.
No, I would.
I turned to either of you or both of you, say, what's over there?
I think Max would know what's over there. To either of us.
Yeah.
Max, you'd recognize that as like an old, like a grassy, a clearing in the forest back there that kids used to play in, and then people told them to stop because there were rumors that it used to be an old like religious ceremonial place.
So I relay that
from Old Town Druids or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well again.
Old Town Druids. That's my
Old
other band name.
Old Town Druids. Town Road. Yeah, so I relay that. It's like, let's go.
You got super quiet. Didn't really come out.
I just said, yeah, Old Town Druid. Well, this doesn't bode well for us or for this town again. Something's coming. Something's coming. Whoa.
Something this way comes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it for a while to see if anything else happens.
Yeah. There's a follow-up.
Where do you guys watch from? Just right here at the library? Whoops, I'm in the wrong mode.
For right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go running yet.
Not a minute later, one of those Miskatonic vans that you abused an episode ago comes rolling up, and they all kind of pile out and run through here towards that clearing. You're given your current distance, you can't hear anything in particular coming from that area. But yeah, you would have seen the Miskatonic Society bros kind of run back there.
If other people are looking, we could look too.
Yeah, we should go. Let's head that way. Basically.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of jog down the road, you start to hear more actual angry voices. And then you would hear the telltale noises of magic being wielded against people.
What the hell's going on?
And trundling and flopping out of the trees, running out of the trees, you would see some Midnight Covenant guys running through here, through the buildings, and kind of trying to filter through and disappear into the town.
Did any of them have a book in their hand?
Not that you could see, no.
Were they running like they looked scared, or were they running because they wanted to go somewhere very quickly?
And
away from
following behind them are a bunch of Miskatonic Society guys. You see them kind of chasing them through the woods. Yeah. Or follow them out of the woods, rather. Yes, thank you, sorry.
Well, okay. I was saying we follow them.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
You follow the Miskatonic guys? The Miskatonic guys don't give too long of a chase. They let the Midnight Covenant guys filter into the town and disperse. They turn around and look at you four, I believe. Are you guys all together?
I think so.
Sort of.
So?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming we're not all running like
What are you
shoulder to
guys
shoulder
doing
with
here?
each other,
I
but
don't know why they have this accent. What are you guys doing here?
There was a big fucking boom.
Yeah.
You guys need to get the hell out of here. You don't belong here.
What was that?
I'm not gonna. You don't try and.
Why are you
talk
chasing
to me.
those midnight
Okay.
guys?
You just take it at face value.
No, I just want to. Honestly, I just want to fuck off and run into the forest.
You just need to get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna step forward.
Oh.
Towards that guy.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just gonna gently nudge Lila in the direction of the forest. And assume that she's going to run off into the woods behind me while I keep staring at him, standing in his way. I'll shift
I ran
over
into
if he
the forest
shifts.
when I said okay.
And I'll just stare at him, make sure he doesn't go in after her. Always getting into trouble.
Is this a type of manipulate someone? I don't.
An intimidation type?
I'm literally just standing in his way. I'm not really trying to intimidate him.
But she's like kind of running in the direction he was heading back to. Is that
what... if he was he going to follow her or something?
No, they were going to go back to the scene of the crime, so to speak. Where I was sending them back to the forest, back into the clearing.
How many of them are there?
3.
I could stand in front of all 3 of them. I mean, I don't know. I will generally block them while Lila runs off.
Okay, Lila, act under pressure. You see this going on. Jane behind you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You sneak into the woods and kind of hide behind some trees, and you can look into the clearing. There's this massive, like, crater in the center of the clearing. Clearly, someone has been doing some very strong magic here. Like, a bunch of the trees are, like, singed off as well. A lot of the leaves have been blown away from the trees around the perimeter of the clearing here. Big magic happened out here. And a few moments later, the Miskatonic guys no longer are so intimidated by Jane and just kind of go around him and filter back into the clearing. You see them all start to investigate it and look at the crater and try and ascertain what exactly happened here. And in so doing, you see one of them kind of open up this dark black book that it looks like they may have taken from the Midnight Covenant.
We have camera phones. I want to take a picture.
Okay. Where do you send that picture?
To my pals.
Your pals? Okay.
Like of Jane and Max.
Okay. I would like to end our session there today, if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
7 till. As you guys try and figure out what's going on between the Miskatonic Society and the Midnight Covenant. I'm trying to add more of this kind of internal factional intrigue stuff, so let me know if it's working for you. Mech Ezekiel. I have to change gears back to where we started. Mech Ezekiel. What the heck, guys? That was something else. Thank you for that. Max, you definitely got thrown into the deep end immediately.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing along and being just as mystified as your character.
It's always fun.
No end of session because we already ended session, kind of. And
Yeah.
But guys, thanks so much. I hope you had fun with the Ezekiel mystery.
Yeah.
And its wacky creepy craziness. I'm trying to be more actiony and moving things around a bit more and just taking my keeper moves and fucking with things. So
I like it. Doing good.
You guys are having fun. Thank you guys.
A lot of fun. Yeah. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, thank you.
Night, guys. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey there, hunters. Fickle here. If you made it this far, thank you. And please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot, and it helps a lot. Thanks again.